Infinity Nikki has so much to offer, but it can feel overwhelming when you first start playing, especially when it comes to navigating the many user interfaces thrown your way. But don't worry, because I'm here to help get you started so you don't miss out on taking advantage of any useful features or even claiming hidden rewards. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Sunstone, and today we have a brand new episode of Wish I Knew, the show where I give you tips, tricks, how-tos, and spill secrets about all of our favorite games. In this episode, I will be guiding you through Infinity Nikki's user interfaces, including the trusty Pear-Pal's many features. Please go ahead and shine the lovely like button if you find these videos helpful, and make sure you're subscribed with your notifications on for more Infinity Nikki content. Otherwise, without any further ado, let's get right into it. So before we get into the Pear-Pal, let's start off with the overall user interface. Of course, we have the mini-map on the upper left corner of the screen, which can be opened to reveal the entire map. This is your guide to Miraland, so don't be afraid to check it often. Along with marking quests, warp spires, and other major points of interest, it will also indicate how many whim stars and dews of inspiration are available in each region of the world. So for example, here you can see in Flourish, I have found 47 of 67 whim stars and 183 out of 302 dews of inspiration. From the map, you can also access your collections interface, which is in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. Now keep in mind, for everything today, I'm playing on PS5. Therefore, I'm using a controller, so my button prompts will be different compared with if you're playing keyboard and mouse. So for controller, press left on the D-pad to open your collections interface. This interface is super useful because as long as you've discovered a resource in one of the categories of gatherables, animal products, bugs, or fish, you can actually select that specific resource. So for example, the quillfin here, and you can track it on your map. So it's then going to show you the general area in which you can find the resource, so you're not wandering around aimlessly trying to figure out where to get it. This zone will also display on your minimap, which is awesome. You can even unlock precise tracking once you've met certain conditions depending on the resource, so that is even more useful. You will also be prompted on the map when you have enough resources to trade with Kilo the Cadenceborn. I currently don't have any extras, but that'll also pop up next to the collections interface on the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, so then you know when you're ready to make a trip to go see him in Memorial Mountains. You can also select anywhere on the map if you want to create your own marker. So for example, if I want to make a mark right here because maybe I discovered something that I want to go back to, I can do that, and I can even change the symbol on the marker. So maybe I want to go back and take a picture, or maybe I found a curio domain or a whim star and I couldn't quite get it, so I want to go back. I can just put that marker there. And again, this will also show up on your mini map, so that's super helpful. When you see these icons on the map here, these are buildings that you can actually enter. Your main quest will be marked with a yellow marker, while your side quests will show a blue marker. Of course, there's also Momo's view just next to the mini map, which you will be introduced to through the tutorial, but essentially Momo will help you find whim stars. If you look at the top right corner of the screen, you can actually take a screenshot at any time without having to open Momo's camera, and it will be saved to your album. Now, the only other thing I want to cover on this user interface before we start actually getting into all the different picky pages and the Pear-Pal is on the left-hand side of the screen. You can see that I have information about the current active quests. Now, you can actually hold down left on the D-pad and open this, and you can go directly to your quest details from here if you need more information. You can also tab over if you are tracking a sketch, and you can see what resources you still need to collect to craft it. So almost everything you need to access can be found in your Pear-Pal. However, there are a couple of pages that aren't included in it, at least not at this time. So let's cover those first. The first one is the events tab, and as you can see, there's something I need to claim. So I'm going to open that up. This is just where you can find any ongoing events within the game. So it'll include some that are time limited, others that are permanent, and there might be more information here about tasks you need to complete. So definitely check here often. Right now I have some crystals to claim. This is one of the permanent events in the game, but do not forget to check here and claim your rewards, especially for those time limited events. Basically, get them before they're gone. The other page that is not included in your Pear-Pal is the Heart of Infinity, and this is essential for unlocking Nikki's ability outfits, which are central to the game's story. However, what you might not realize at first is that there are actually other outfit sketches and even ability enhancements found here that you can unlock by gathering enough insight across different categories, specifically fishing, bug catching, animal grooming, and gathering or foraging. You'll need to unlock each node before progressing further, but definitely have a browse through here and see what conditions you might need to meet to unlock the next node. It's basically Nikki's skill tree, or skill web, I guess in this case. And there's even some stat boosts that you can unlock for styling challenges, and even recipes for whim fragrances, and probably more things that I haven't unlocked because I haven't progressed too far. So that's another page that is very useful and very essential to your gameplay. Momo's camera is also not included in the Pear-Pal, but the photo album is, so we're going to talk more about that later. So now let's open our Pear-Pal, and we're going to go through everything one by one. If you don't have your Pear-Pal yet, you'll unlock it quite early in the story when you first visit the Stylist Guild, and new pages will be added as you progress your gameplay. So keep in mind, I most likely don't have everything unlocked, and also keep in mind that the team could easily add more features to the Pear-Pal with future updates. Over on the right-hand side of the Pear-Pal, you have your profile. This keeps track of your gameplay stats and stylist information. However, it can also be customized. So you can change your username, you can add a little quote or motto. If you go in here, you can actually change some things so you can collect new titles, and it'll tell you how to unlock them. So for example, the one I currently have equipped unlocks when you reach Mira Level 10. This one unlocked when I reached a certain level in the Compendium. If some of these terms are unfamiliar, Mira Level, Compendium, we're gonna go through all that today, so don't stress, you guys. The same goes for avatar frames. You can see how to unlock them by reading the description. There's also some different avatars you can choose from. Of course, I have Momo because I love Momo and I would do anything for Momo. You can also change the card itself. I haven't unlocked any new ones yet, but you definitely can do that. And another fun thing you can do is you can display up to 5 of the achievement badges that you've unlocked. So I've only unlocked 3, but you can display more in your favorites once you've unlocked more. So now the very first page in your Pear-Pal is the wardrobe. Of course, this is where you will access all of the clothing, accessories, and makeup that you've unlocked or crafted. You can also see Momo's wardrobe. I sadly have not unlocked anything yet for Momo, but I'm very determined to do so. You can also set up your ability wheel here, and you can equip different whim fragrances. So I have a body spray equipped. I don't have any hand powder or hair oil yet. There are also a few helpful features here that I wanted to point out. So first of all, when you're putting together an outfit, there are withdraw and restore buttons on the left side of the interface, which act as undo and redo features. So if I put on a top and then I thought, oh, I actually don't like that, I want to put the dress back on, I can press L2 on the left side here and I can withdraw that choice. I can also restore it if I want to go back, and I can even clear Nikki's entire outfit if I want to just start from scratch. I can also undo that choice if I didn't mean to clear it. So that's super helpful when you're putting together an outfit, especially if you're playing with controller, I would say. If you're looking for specific items, you can apply various filters to your wardrobe to narrow it down, or even search for a specific item by name. A special note is that you'll actually have 3 skin tones unlocked from the very beginning of your gameplay, and you can find this after the makeup section, but before you get to Eureka's. So there are 3 different skin tones right here. And again, they're unlocked right from the beginning, so you can change this as soon as you can access your wardrobe. Finally, for today, for the wardrobe, you can actually put together up to 4 outfit presets using this custom look feature up here. And then when you're out in the world, you can switch between those by holding right on the D-pad and then using the right stick to select between the different presets. Back to the Pear-Pal, next we have sketches. So this is where you're going to find any sketch you unlock throughout your gameplay, which will start with the ability outfits. However, more categories will also be added as you unlock more sketches. So here I have some stylish outfits. There's also rare pieces, and then most recently I've unlocked the fragrance section of the sketches. If you see a sketch that is brown with this check mark, that means you've already crafted it. However, if it has this other icon on the top left corner, that means you actually have the resources available for it, but you haven't crafted it yet. If the sketch doesn't have that icon, like these ones here, that means I don't have the resources yet to craft it. Once you open up the sketch, you can actually set any of the pieces as a goal by pressing square, it'll pin it, and then when we tab over to the sketch section of this interface, it shows me what I'm missing for the traveler shoes. Next is resonance. This is where you can find any limited time and permanent banners, where you can exchange earned or purchased currency for random clothing items. However, I recommend just using the currency you earn through gameplay, since, as I said, it is random and you can get lots of duplicates. Without going super in depth today on the gacha system, there are a couple of things to be aware of when you do your pulls. So first of all, you can see the details of what items are available, along with probability information. You can also preview the outfits before deciding if you'd like to pull for them. If you do participate in this system, don't forget to claim your deep echoes, which you can see on the right-hand side of the screen here. These are guaranteed rewards offered at different numbers of pulls, including makeup, contacts, avatar frames, cloaks for Momo, and more. As you can see, I'm going for this adorable Momo cloak, and I'm more than halfway there, all through earned currency. There's also an Ocean's Blessing feature on the limited banners, where you can pick one piece from the featured 5-star outfit, and you'll be guaranteed to get it within 5 5-star drops. I selected the wings and I got them. This is useful if there's maybe just one item that you really want to get from a set. Then you can guarantee that you'll at least get that, even if you don't want to complete the full outfit or you don't earn enough currency to do that. You can't change your pick once you've selected it, and it will reset when the event ends. That's for the limited banners. On the permanent banners, the special feature here is called Title Guidance. And here you can choose one of the 5-star outfits as your target, which will allow you to be guaranteed pieces from that specific outfit every time you get a 5-star item until the outfit is complete. If you just want to collect everything, then you don't need to worry about this, but if you have your eye on one specific outfit, definitely consider using this feature. I have mine set to Crystal Poems. Also, another reminder to use your pink diamonds on the limited banners only. So right now it's these two. Don't use them on the permanent banner because there will be tons of time for you to earn these blue crystals, the resonate crystals, and they are more common than the pink ones, which are the revelation crystals. So use your pink diamonds on the limited, not the permanent banner. Next, we have the store page, which is where you can optionally spend real money to purchase the premium currency of Stellarites, along with some featured packs. Now, I understand if you're completely avoiding this altogether. I myself am free to play right now, but you can actually get some free Stylist Guild gifts here under the feature tab. You can see I've already claimed my 3 free gifts. You should be able to get Floral Tribute right away, but you can unlock the guild gift at level 5 and level 10. So do check in here and claim those freebies at the very least. Another reason to come here, even if you're free to play, is to exchange your Surging Ebbs and Tranquility drops, which you will receive when you get duplicates on the Resonance banners. You're probably going to have lots of Tranquility drops, and I would recommend trading them first for the Revelation crystals, then the Resonate crystals, and then you can decide from there what you want to do with the rest. Maybe you want to save them for the next month. There is a monthly limit of 5 of each of these crystals, but definitely get your 5 of each if you have the Tranquility drops to do so, and maximize your pulls on the Resonance banners. Then we have courses, which is where you can find your stylist ranking and keep track of in-game achievements across a series of categories. Whim Changes the World involves wardrobe and styling related achievements. Burst of Inspiration relates to exploring the world and gathering resources. Grow Together involves completing quests, shopping, and taking photos. Prowl of Bravery encompasses taking on combat encounters, solving puzzles, and completing trials and realm challenges. And finally, a Kaleidoscope World offers another category that rewards exploration, playing minigames, taking photos, and more. With each accomplishment, you will be rewarded with diamonds and course credits. So make sure to come in here and claim your rewards regularly. It actually looks like our stylist rank just went up to Pro Stylist. Your stylist rank is calculated based on the course credits you earn, along with wish glimmers that are obtained through doing your daily wishes, which we will talk about later. When you rank up, you will be given rewards. This is perfect timing. So definitely come in here and claim your rewards. There'll also be parts of the main story that you can't progress until you level this up, though be sure to collect the necessary wish glimmers by doing your daily wishes every time you play. Next up, we have factions. This section will unlock once you've been introduced to styling challenges, and this is where you can learn about the different styling factions found around Mira Land in each distinct region of the world. Within each faction, you can learn about the different members and browse the rewards available for reaching different score brackets when you faced off against them in a styling challenge. So if I face off against Jiller and I achieve a perfect score, I will unlock some shiny bubbles, some diamonds, and a sketch. I can also figure out exactly where she is by hitting the track feature. It'll show her on the map. However, for other groups and individuals, you'll have to do some research first before you can locate them. So I haven't met anyone from the Beyond the Basics faction, but there's a clue here saying Pepsa from the Great Meadows knows the refer of Beyond the Basics. So I should try to find Pepsa to progress this area of the styling challenges. Next, we have the Eureka interface, which is where you can manage your collection of Eurekas. These special effects will boost your score in styling challenges and can actually make the difference between winning or losing. Here, specifically, you can upgrade your favorites. So if I really like this purple rose, I can hit square to upgrade. It'll open up this interface, and then I can select some materials to use to upgrade it. Now, interestingly, you can use other Eurekas to upgrade your favorites. I wouldn't really recommend doing that unless you have duplicates or there's one you really don't like and are never going to wear, because it will destroy that Eureka if you use it to upgrade another. Instead, you should opt to use Shining Particles. I can see the stats boost it'll give me by upgrading it from level 0 to level 1, so you can see all the scores going up here. And in here, you can also preview the different color options you can get from doing upgrades. All the upgrades will also require some bling, and upgrading them will give you that stat boost, which will enhance the results of the styling challenges that you take on. Then we have the glow up section, which is where you can upgrade individual clothing pieces or entire outfits with shiny bubbles, threads of purity, and bling. So let's say I wanted to upgrade my Wind of Purity outfit. You can upgrade the individual pieces, or you can select all, and then it'll show you exactly what you need to upgrade it and the stat boost that you will get, so the before and the after. It's also worth noting, if you look at the top left side of the screen, that you can claim a Resonite or Revelation Crystal for each full outfit glow up. Depending on the specific outfit you upgrade, some will offer Revelation Crystals, some will offer a Resonite Crystal. Next is the Evolution feature. This is where you can see alternative color variants for completed outfits that you own. So again, let's look at the Wind of Purity outfit. Here you can discover what you need to evolve the outfit. So this usually involves trading resources, including bling, threads of purity, and a special resource called Calm Thoughts. But the evolution will also involve crafting duplicates of the different pieces. Or in the case of the Resonance Banner outfits, you will need to pull duplicates of all of the pieces to get the other color variant. Keep in mind that evolutions are purely cosmetic and will not give you a stats boost like the glow up feature does. Then we have Run Pear-Pal. This is where you can learn what the time currently is in Miraland and also adjust it to your liking. So if you want to skip some time, all you have to do is move the wheel forward as much as you want to skip. I don't want to skip too much, so I'm just going to move it here and then confirm that selection. You're then going to be presented with a little mini game that you have to complete to advance the time. So it's one of these fun little games. You can get some speed boosts to make it go faster, but you can also run into the clouds and slow down your progress. But there we go, we made it. So you can continue, and now it's the new time that you selected. Your Compendium is another page where you should check back fairly frequently because you can claim rewards here periodically. This is where every clothing item and accessory you've added to your collection is tracked across a number of different categories. A little warning, don't browse through these categories ahead of time if you want to avoid spoilers for outfits and items that you can find. But do check in when you've unlocked a new outfit, because you can claim diamonds as a reward every time, as you can see on the left-hand side of Nikki. You will also be regularly prompted to check your Compendium rating when you've collected enough clothing to move up a level, which will provide you with more rewards. Next is the page where you can check your Mira Level, which is basically Nikki's character level and can be increased via XP gains. You can gain experience by completing quests, doing daily wishes, opening chests, and taking on realm challenges. Each time you level up, you'll be given rewards, so again, be sure to come here and claim them. Now there's actually another page on the Pear-Pal, which you can access by pressing R1. Here we have the Friends page, where you can add up to 200 friends via a generated friend code, or via the PlayStation Network if you're on PlayStation and have connected your Infold account to your PSN account. You can also see the characters from Miraland who have been added to your friends list, and even send messages back and forth with them. I actually have no idea who this is. Okay, looks like we've just unlocked something new, the Expedition Handbook. Next is Momo's album. Under the Nikki's album tab, you can view the photos that Momo has taken of you throughout your gameplay, mostly at significant events in the story, along with any photos that you've taken yourself, either in photo mode or via a screenshot. You can also see the major gameplay shots with some little captions under the scrapbook tab. I also wanted to point out that you can upgrade Momo's camera by selecting this icon on the photo mode interface. From here, you can unlock upgrades across 3 different categories, so lighting, poses, and filters. To do this, you need upgrade packs, which are given as rewards from various photography-related quests. It also looks like we unlocked another feature, which is the Expedition Handbook. That is also under the little extra icons on Momo's camera, where it looks like we're going to be tasked with taking pictures all around Miraland, kind of like a photo scavenger hunt. Looks like it's going to be fun. Then we have the Quest tab, and this is fairly self-explanatory since it'll track all of your quests. This is now divided into 4 categories. So we have the main quests, we have exclusive quests, which I personally haven't encountered yet. We also have world quests, which are similar to side quests, and random quests, which are the ones that you need to stumble upon to unlock. If you're ever feeling a little stuck on a quest, it wouldn't hurt to visit one of these pages to see if there is a target interface associated with completing the quest. So for this one, if I press square, and then I select to target interface, it'll show me kind of where on the map I need to go. If it involves crafting, it'll take you to the crafting page. It just depends on the quest, but if there's an interface associated with the quest, it'll take you there. Of course, here you can also track whichever quest you would like, so it'll show up on the left-hand side of your HUD, and you can also see exactly what rewards will be offered upon quest completion. Next are the daily wishes, which, as I previously mentioned, are crucial for increasing your stylist ranking and progressing the main story. So be sure to do these every time you play, especially because they refresh every real-life day. This will also be an ongoing way to earn diamonds, so this is very important if you are free to play. Here you can see which daily tasks you need to do. So play minigames, take a photo, defeat 5 Esselines. I find myself often completing these just by playing naturally, but if you're feeling stuck, there's the guidance here as well. Every day there will be 6 options available, and to maximize your rewards, you can do 5 each day. Be sure to also return here to claim your rewards after you've completed the daily wishes. Let me do that right now. I've only done 2 so far, but I'm going to do the other 3 later. Then we also have a page for tutorials. So if you need some extra guidance or would like to revisit some instructions for like a specific mechanic, maybe you missed it, maybe it wasn't clear, maybe you need a refresher, maybe you accidentally closed the tutorial prompt, you can search for it here in the search box. Also, you can browse across different categories just to see if you might have missed something. There's also a Folklore guide, which you will unlock after first talking to Sisco. This will track your progress on the various box games you complete around Miraland, which look exactly like this. They're little cardboard boxes. They'll have a little golden glow above them if you haven't beat them yet. And you'll have to discover the games within the world yourself. But once you do, they'll be recorded, so you can return to them if you'd like to play them again later. Next is Mira Journey, and this is essentially the game's battle pass. So here you can see the different tasks that you need to complete to earn XP specifically for this journey. I personally haven't been paying attention to the tasks, but I've been managing to complete a ton of them. And so then once you claim those rewards from the tasks, you can, redeem rewards here. The top section of the journey is free, so you can just claim these rewards as you play. The bottom, which is called Distant Anthem, is paid. So you would have to pay to unlock this and then, eventually level up to get all the fancy rewards like Momo's cloak and stuff. But again, check here, even if you're free to play like me, because you're going to get some free rewards here just by playing the game. And then finally, for the main categories, we have your backpack, which is where you can see all of the resources you've collected. So this includes crafting materials like forageables, bugs, fish, and animal materials. There's also a section for growth materials. So here we have shining particles, calm thoughts, shiny bubbles, and then the different insights across categories. There's a section for quest items, as well as valuables, which so far I've only seen the Resonite and Revelation crystals here. And then finally, there's a category for consumables, so don't forget to come here and actually equip the different items if you want to use any of them, like health potions, for example. On the top right corner of the screen, you can also see the total number of bling and diamonds that you have, which are the game's 2 main earnable currencies. There are also some features at the bottom of your Pear-Pal, which are accessed by holding R2 on controller. The first is a survey that you can fill out, I haven't done this yet, but you will get some diamonds, I believe, if you fill it out. It's quite long, but it's an opportunity to provide your feedback about the game and earn some little rewards. You can also access customer service here. Next is your in-game mailbox. This is where the team is going to send you different rewards when, they offer freebies, when there are special events going on. Nikki's mom sent us some rewards the other day, which was great. So definitely check here for more freebies. If you need to access any of your settings, you can do so from here as well. This is also where you can redeem codes. I did show this in the latest episode of Momo Minute, along with tons of codes that you can redeem for freebies, so be sure to stay up to date with that show. This is where you can redeem codes right here. There's also an announcements tab, so you can check here to see any major announcements the team has put out. It could include FAQs, patches, different fixes they've put out, stuff like that. There's also an events tab, so if you want to read up a little bit more on each specific event, this will, give you more information about what's involved in it, the rewards, what you need to do. It just varies, but you can check here for any game-related announcements. And then the final thing is when you want to quit the game, or more likely when you have to quit the game, you can go here to do so. Well, there you have it, friends. I hope you found this video helpful to guide you through the game's many user interfaces and features, at least to get you oriented in the earlier days and weeks of playing the game. Let me know down in the comments which feature you are perhaps most confused about or would like even more in-depth information on. I'd be really curious to know for future videos, because I want to be as helpful as possible for you guys, so you can have the best time with Infinity Nikki. But also feel free to just share your favorite part of the game so far, anything and everything. I always love hearing from you. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and until next time, take care.